Today, lawyers in the case involving 6 men charged with conspiring to rob a local bank argued on whether additional charges related to gang involvement should be added.
Let's face it, blood, sweat, and spit are a part of any physical game, but what happens to these fluids after they end up on an artificial surface? This
morning, a judge dismissed all but one of the charges involving a Bay Area surgeon accused of attempting to harvest a local disabled man's organs. Coast firefighters are reminding residents to take safety precautions this fire season. If you live outside of town, state law requires you to clear a 100-foot area around your home. Every year, the Santa Barbara County Fire Department sends out notices reminding residents to create an area of defensible space. Fire crews say it's much easier for them to protect your home if dry brush and weeds are cleared away. If you get a notice, you have 3 weeks to clear an area or you will be cited. And the 4th of July is right around the corner, and police are warning you about illegal fireworks. You could face a $1,000 fine for using or even having illegal fireworks in your possession. Anything that flies through the air, explodes, or rotates on the ground is illegal. Officers say stick to safe and sane fireworks and leave the rest up to professionals. And it's time now for the CBS Early Show. We'll be back with more local news and weather coming up in 25 minutes. Sharon Day isn't your average college athlete. A 7-time All-American in track and a 2-time Female Athlete of the Year, Day is far above the competition. 6 feet 4 3/4 above, to be exact. The 5'9" senior recently broke several records at a Big West track meet in Northridge.
It was our school record, the Big West conference record, the Big West meet record, I think some other record.
Her record-breaking leap cleared the Olympic A standard and was something she had been working towards for a long time.
I wasn't really thinking about it in terms of breaking a school record or a Big West record, just more for the fact of qualifying for the Olympics.
So where does her talent come from? Well, Day, typically reserved, even shy, says it comes from within.
I think that I've been given this God-given talent, and I want to use it to the best of my ability.
As far as her rankings go, asking her won't get you very far.
I think I'm ranked tied for 2nd in the U.S.
Next on her path to Beijing, Day will travel to Oregon for the Olympic trials. Nick Emmons, CPTV, San Luis Obispo. It's become one of the most popular playing field surfaces in sports and has revolutionized an industry.
artificial grass is said to have the same feel as natural grass, if not better. But what athletes can't see on the surface is an invisible and possibly deadly bacteria.
The threat of MRSA on the fields has a local senator questioning their safety.
My biggest concern is not knowing what the impacts are, not only to the health of the students that play on it, and obviously the environmental impact.
He wants to know if there's a risk of infection to those who play on the turf.
Is there bacteria in these fields? Why aren't they cleaned?
Doctors say the biggest threat to the athletes are skin abrasions or turf burns.
Normally we live in a symbiotic relationship with this bacteria. It's all over us and it doesn't cause a problem, except if we get a skin injury.
Studies by the turf companies themselves say the fields are perfectly safe, and Cal Poly manager of Landscape Services George Mead agrees with them.
What was proven is that it was actually, there was more bacteria in the locker room.
But Senator Maldonado still wants a statewide study to be done.
We want a study by an independent body. We want a study by the government that says these fields are safe. And if they're safe, I'll go away. The bills will go away.
Nick Emmons, CPTV, San Luis Obispo.